Hello and welcome. The time has come for me to show you how to take care of your Mexican pottery pots, and I'm going to show you how to cure your molcajete. Those are the top questions I have. A lot of you are concerned that I'm feeding my family with lead pots. Well, before I continue, I want to show you that I'm not, okay? When you buy a Mexican pot, you look at the bottom, you're going to see a nice, beautiful stamp.
I'm going to zoom in on that, sis.
Like this.
Uh-huh.
We're expecting a nice pottery baby.
What does this stamp have?
This stamp, hold on, let my kids finish dancing because they're stomping everywhere. We're clear? Yeah. Okay, so this stamp right here is going to tell you the name of your artist, because this is an art. And it's also going to say lead free. Okay? Now that we've gotten that part out of the way.
And if you're still paranoid, go on Amazon and buy a lead kit. It's a pen. You swipe it on the spot and it'll tell you immediately if it has lead or not.
You know what? Thank you for saving me my breath and my fingers. You guys realize how much my hands hurt from replying to these type of comments? I know that you guys are concerned, but you can't just watch one video of somebody's work and then decide that they're using lead pottery. Was our volume on?
Yeah, it was on.
I mean, I was about to go on a tangent with you guys. It is the amount of things that you guys shoot at me, and I'm not talking about like our real friends, the ones that kind of understand the dynamic of home cooking. I'm talking about nitpicking.
She repeats, her home is lead free, her pottery is lead free, she lives a lead free life.
All I'm saying is you guys should not be so concerned with my pots being lead free. You should be more concerned with the water going into your homes, because if you really have an older home or you're living in an older neighborhood, why don't you call your city council and ask them what kind of pipes they use. So I'll leave it at that before I get myself into more trouble. So, or are you nodding your head over there, girl? Well, seriously, I mean, the amount of comments, it's just beyond me. You know, there's one thing that how do you care for them to, it has lead and I am terrified. If you're terrified, do a test on your own. So, I'm using this, it's hydrated lime. Cal para nixtamal, okay? This is the easiest thing for me to use for curing my pots. So you're just gonna add a few scoops, maybe about a tablespoon too. It really doesn't, there's not an exact amount you need to use. You just have to develop a paste, and you'll see like with the water, it's like, you'll see in just a moment.
And this one's already cured, right? You're gonna show us?
Yes, okay. It's already, my stuff's already cured. And my mom, actually, like every time she goes, I'm like, tráeme otro traste. Like, bring me another pretty one, Mom. And she already knows. We do the pedido and it's set. So that's one way to use it. You can use this. I'll see if Cloud can find something, because she's been helping me with the Amazon store. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. And most of our viewers do as well. The ones that know that I'm not trying to take your money, I'm actually sharing the way that I do things, and I appreciate anything that you guys put forth towards our family. I'm really grateful for that. So the other way you can do it is you can grab some garlic, okay, some garlic cloves, and you can start rubbing it. Rub, 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 rub. And usually you're gonna feel when you're rubbing on there, it's very porous when it's not cured, and mine's just completely smooth, so it's gonna sound like rubber.
Like a slip and slide?
Like a slip and slide. So you just grab that, you go inside your pots, your plates, whatever you need cured, and you start rubbing your garlic.
That pot should take a full garlic, right?
This one?
About, if it wasn't cured.
Depends on how heavy your hand. You know I'm very heavy with my hand. I put pressure in there. I'm like, you know, I'm getting it. Yeah, I went for it, okay? So you just go all the way around. You want to make sure to go on the bottoms too, because once you get a crack in your pot,
yeah,
I'm gonna have to patch it up. I don't know how to patch it up because I've taken really good care of my pots. They mean a lot to me. So you're just gonna do that, okay? Now, I don't like that one because it takes too much time.
Yeah, because you still have to boil the garlic inside the pot, don't you?
I'm gonna tell you the truth. It's been so long since I tried that way. Because the thing is that you do this, and you can also use the nixtamal, like the real corn before you make your masa. You can boil a little bit in there, and the water from that, you let it setting. But I just think this is the easiest way for me to do it, and you guys are gonna see why. Because it's like you're dealing with a chalky substance, okay? So you just start, oops. If it's runny like that, you're gonna need more.
Se equivocó en Bob Ross.
In Bob Ross. Yeah, because you want to make it into a little bit of a paste, and I shouldn't have added that much water. I actually really like the smell of the cal. And since this one's already like cured, it just kind of could have slip off. I'll try it here on the bottom.
And the cal will stain your cutting board or anything made out of wood. So
yeah, it'll make it look like lime, like a green color, where you're gonna think it's mold and it's not. So what you're gonna do is you're just gonna go ahead and keep doing that. Now, if you guys are gonna ask specific questions, it's been a minute since I've been to Mexico, and put them in the comments. We have a lot of ladies that still travel in and out of Mexico as far as these pots, where different regions have different style of pots.
We do not have a reliable online source.
And then if we do get one, you guys nitpick at every possible option of any kind of warning of some sort, and it just gets overwhelming, guys. I really do love and care about you guys, but sometimes it does get overwhelming. If you're that scared of something, don't do it.
This is for, I think this is more for people that have done their research and they have pots.
Yeah.
If you're a new person like buying these type of pots, you should definitely do your research. And if you're afraid, I would say don't buy them. Just use the stuff that you're used to using that you feel comfortable with.
Yeah, that's what I say. Do the cast iron, your Dutch oven. I mean, this is kind of like the Mexican style Dutch oven stuff, or a cast iron cowboy type thing, you know? So if you're scared, if you're not too sure, if you're concerned, don't do it.
And my great grandmother lived to be 102, girl, and she used to use these pots all the time.
Yeah, like we don't even have those pots that she did, but I do have her cast iron. We'll stick with that. Okay, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna get a thick paste. Mine's just gonna kind of run off because mine's already cured. But on your guys' end, you want to make sure that the paste is pretty thick, and you just swipe it over. What you're gonna do, I like to keep it outside because I have very hot temperatures. I'll keep it outside for about 2 to 3 days. I'll bring it inside, I'll rinse it, and then I'll fill it up to the top, almost like about that much left, and I boil that for about an hour. And then after I strain it, give it another rinsing, and then I'm gonna be ready to use it. You can kind of figure out once you boil that water if anything's leaking out or the pores are just too much, like, because it does sweat. It's pottery. So just be careful with that. Let me go ahead and show you guys what I did with my my other ones. I present you my brand new molcajete. The reason I purchased a new one is because you guys asked me a lot about these Mexican dishes and products, and you know I always get to it, okay? You already know. So if you notice that this molcajete has a lot, it's very porous, okay? Has a lot of little holes, and we need to fill those holes in there in order to use this, because if you don't, everything's just not gonna work out for you when you use to make it your salsa, whatever you use, what you choose to use your molcajete for. Yeah, we do a lot of grinding, guys. So what you wanna do is you wanna get your choice of rice and some coarse sea salt, okay? And what we're gonna do is you're gonna pour a little bit of your rice and a little bit of your salt. No, you're not gonna eat it. So you're gonna use your pestle to start grinding your rice into the porous little holes you see in your molcajete. You know, you notice that your pestle has a lot of grooves in there as well. So when you're grinding it against the bowl, the molcajete, you're kind of getting 2 birds in 1 stone. And you want to come up to the tops, because if you don't come up to the tops, it's not gonna do anything. Okay, so don't just stay down here. I know it's fun down here, but you got to bring it up too.
To the sides? Okay.
Yep, bring it all the way to the sides.
Is this a serious workout?
No, I just have allergies and I breathe hard, okay?
I'm saying for me. If I have to cure one of mine, I don't want to.
No, girl, you're gonna be fine. It's, just make sure you have your good music on. For you, no Juan Gabriel, okay? You're done with that.
I usually just hand things over to Grandma, but...
Well,
I'll
for those...
to you.
So you just want to keep on grinding it down. And I have sushi rice for some reason that I'm out of my Mexican rice, and I think Mexican rice is a lot better for this one just because it doesn't pop up as much as this little tiny sushi rice. So let me break it down a bit. Can you recycle your rice after this? No. One of the things you're going to find when you're grinding is you start getting that earthy smell. Can you smell that?
I can.
I love it. And that's what gives a lot of flavor to our foods. Okay, so you might want to tilt it a little bit to get to your sides a lot better. You have some teenagers that are not listening to you, have them do this for you.
Oh my gosh. Have them earn their food.
Mm-hmm. Have them earn their keep, guys.
Since they eat like 200 pounds of food a day.
They eat Costco size, okay?
They have a high metabolism.
Yeah, they really do.
They laugh when I'm like, ¿qué dragones son? And they're just like, yeah, Mom, we're hungry. And I'm like, okay, baby, I'll teach you. Let's go to your Nina's.
Mm-hmm. They always tell me, they text me, Nina, what are you making today?
We're on trick-or-treating every angle over here. Trying to keep up with you.
Yeah, you gotta get it. See, you guys can see all those little pores. You gotta fill them in. And you're gonna have to do this a few times. Don't think that this is just it. Really?
O sea, this is a Biore strip for your molcajete. It's getting your pores.
You are out of control for that one. Yes, you're correct.
See, you don't need one though.
Not yet, but I do. I wear a lot of makeup, so. Y ya me está haciendo viejita. I'm getting old, guys.
Those things are deadly. I don't use those. I use the strawberry ones.
I love the
Those are
strawberry one.
amazing.
Yeah, that's the one you got me. But on occasion, like when I put them on Robert, he's like, babe, what are you doing? I said, what? You need to take care. I need to take care of you too. You know what I say? That's my veteran.
Yes.
Okay. So you're gonna keep on doing this. I'm gonna keep on doing this, and I'll show you guys what color I get. Because I want you guys to get romantic with your molcajete.
Oh, you're gonna take out my eye with one of those rice.
You better skedaddle then. No, don't skedaddle. I need you to record. Then take it back.
I'll wait for your written apology in my inbox after we're done filming.
Se llaman tacos, your inbox, okay?
You are immediately forgiven.
You know, when you're doing this, you're going to see that some people might get offended that the rice is popping on their face. So try to get more of the powder that you've diluted from the rice, the powdery rice and salt, and bring it up, and then just start grinding.
Also, if you need safety goggles, probably a good idea.
They already know I'm like a roughneck, okay? I'm okay with getting a little stuff going on. Okay.
Wait, is roughneck the same as redneck?
What?
Is it?
No, it's not. I'm not trying to offend anybody.
Oh, okay, I didn't know.
It's like you're rough, like you're, you know, like
your neck is rough. I don't
Yeah,
think
like-
that's insane.
well, it's like rough because your arms are rough and they're connected to your neck. I don't know. I don't mean
You're
to offend.
teaching me something new every day, girl.
Ay, ay, ay.
No, I really don't know what it is.
Well, it's just like you're rough, like around the edges, I guess.
Oh, okay.
And when I'm doing this, I feel like caveman.
No, I see that alguien, hey, you're being a roughneck.
Don't
Van a
because
pegar.
I don't know. We need some clarifying, guys, because I don't want to get my sister in trouble or myself. I don't even know what you're making me second guess
Keep it
myself.
out.
What? Well, we need to know. That's the only way
You
you
guys
learn.
help us out. We're not trying to make fun of anyone, but I think my sister's trying to say something where you're being like rough and not care. Roughneck, is that a thing?
I'm
Or
being
is it-
well, I don't even know if cavemen cared, so I don't even know. I'm getting Flintstone with this, okay? That's all I gotta say.
You cannot offend the Flintstones.
I can't. I mean,
Al menos que les digas patas rajadas or something like that, you know?
Well-
Because they're always on their feet.
well, I am a pata rajada.
That's true, so my team no shoes. I hate wearing shoes. Oh, I gotta sneeze.
This is not something you want to rush. I'm telling you guys that right now. You really need to be engaged here because every time you make salsa, you're going to remember your hard work. And every time you make salsa, your kids are going to be like, the teenagers, if you made them do this, they're going to be like, wow, mom, tastes so good because they put the work into it. My babies apparently don't want anything to do with me right now, so that's why we're doing this, guys. It's so like they just want to be fed and they want me to leave them alone. It's okay. Well, come with me when you need hugs, guys. That's kind of what it's been like. They're like, I came to give you a hug. And I'm like, oh, thank you.
I feel like they've been reading all day. Since I got here, they've been reading.
They're into the books. That's good. Because
awesome.
I told you guys I took it easy on their iPads. No. Like, even my Punky, too, he was pushing it. And then I'm like, okay, when you need to calm down, that's when you can have it. But other than that, I don't think so, sir.
Because it's summertime, right? They get way more excited to do leisurely things.
Yeah, they do. And it's like, they do year-round school, too, so.
Yeah. Hey, so does Isaiah.
Yep. Well, you know, but our friends don't know. Mm-hmm. Okay? All right, friends, so you're going to continue to do this. Depending on your molcajete, you're going to... Let me get a little thing to brush it.
Okay.
Where's my mom's Mexican brush? Give me a got this bootleg thing.
That's the one.
Okay. So just get a little bit of a brush. If you have an old toothbrush that nobody's used that you use for new for this, because I don't want any germs in here.
Oh, the set that comes in two. Use one for your teeth and
one for
molcajete.
For molcajete or stuff like this, you know. But do you see how it turned gray?
Mm-hmm.
There you go. And you got to do this a few times. You really do. So I'm going to keep doing this and I'll show you guys right now when I'm done what it looks like. I'm trying to get these grooves up here. Somebody's going to be like, why are you worried so much about it being so high up? I'm going to be like, well, because I fill my stuff up big time.
You fill your stuff up?
Yep.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. Mama, can you take a puff pastry out of the freezer for me?
Mm-hmm.
Because my kids are going to start in a few moments telling me that they want a snack of some sort food.
Yep. If you're making what I think you're going to make, I'm going to love it.
Oh, you're staying longer? Okay.
We're spending the night, are we?
Yeah, Addy boy.
Grizzly, you're sleeping in the guest room.
Well, in that case, take two out because you know that thing goes by quick, Mama.
Oh, thank you for having this ice pack.
Which one? That one?
Yeah.
There we go. Oh, since you're there, you wanna grate some cheese? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. If you guys are suffering from allergies, let us know what's working for you guys, because you know that once you get into allergies, after a while, things just don't work anymore.
I'm looking more for natural remedies, please.
Okay. So for me, I'm gonna try and scoot some right here. Mira, some of the stuff that I already have ground on this first round.
Okay, I see what you're doing.
See, so you can get all the sides. My poor mom did cured a molcajete, and it was like the grooves are just, ay mama.
She's so rustic.
She really is, dude. Esa es pata rajada, mi mamá. think now you guys understand why I don't mind getting messy.
And using your hands.
Yeah. And you don't want to wet your molcajete. You want to do this dry, okay, you guys? So, like, you can see another groove here. There. Yep, I told you that they're on their way, my babies. All right, friends, so that's pretty much what I'm gonna do. It's gonna be about 3 or 4 times. Make sure that when you dust this off, let me just dust it off so I can show you guys what our next step's gonna be. I'm gonna dust it off on the cutting board. And you're gonna see that some of them have that, right? You're fine, okay? Once you've done this part with your rice. I know some people have done it with like the real like corn, the Mexican corn.
I think that's how our mom does it.
Yeah.
Well, she told me whatever you have available, the corn, the dry corn, or the rice.
See?
But I find that for me at least, it seems like the rice is easier with the salt.
Yeah. Yeah, but if you guys get a hold of the Mexican style rice, go ahead and try that. So I'm gonna do that process all over again, and then I'll see you guys shortly.
What are you doing, Teddy Bear?
Me, I'm like, I have rice in here with some salt.
Okay. Yeah, but what are you doing?
Me, I am...
Curing
Yeah, curing.
the molcajete. Say, bebé.
Molcajete.
Molcajete. Molcajete.
Molcajete.
Molcajete.
You did good. That's a mouthful.
Good.
If you want to do this, then if you feel like cutting the rice, then I think if you want to eat it, the rice cut, then you have to cut this. If you
We
want
cannot
to
eat
that.
this rice pumpkin.
Sir, who are you trying to poison?
What? You can get really sick. This is just to cure it, to fill in the little holes, okay?
Ah, okay.
You cannot eat this. You're gonna go do it about 3 times, but you cannot eat this rice after. It's gonna be goodbye.
By your grandma's grandma, mine and your mother's great grandmother taught her how to do this, and then grandma taught Nina, and now, I mean your mom, and now your mom's teaching you. Whoa, what kind of?
So when they just say,
Stir it.
Oh,
yeah, you're doing an excellent job.
yep, that's my dog chasing my teenager. Sorry.
Are we?
Yep.
He doesn't like hungry teenagers.
He's like his mother right now. We're not in the mood for teenagers. Papacito, no me hagas ladrar, mijo.
Down, and then change a little spot and up and down. Okay.
I have one that you can fix for me. Are you okay? Thank you. You're an expert now.
Ooh, you're the molcajete expert? Oh, wow, Punky.
There's a food that I really want to try in Disneyland.
What do you want to try?
Is that why you're wearing that shirt?
You
Drop
throwing hints?
Oh no, there's a new food at Pixar Piers
What is it?
at Anger Dog.
An anger dog?
Yeah.
You love hot dogs, dude.
If you know what the Anger Dog means, you have to see Disney Inside Out.
Okay,
The new
mijo.
Disney Pixar movies came out
Yeah.
2006.
Mijo,
Wow.
le vas a echar chile.
2017.
Mijo, le vas a echar chile a tu angry dog. Le vas a echar chile.
They have chile, yes.
Yes, but are you gonna add
It's
it?
like a spicy, yes.
You're wild, Bayo.
I like
What if it's
spicy
really
stuff.
spicy, Punky?
I'll just get a little spice.
A little
Bayo.
bit? Okay. I'm gonna have to buy you something to drink.
Yeah.
Bayo, vas a usar tu chalula.
Cholula? Yes.
Ooh. You know that they have travel size cholula?
Oh, they do?
Yeah.
I never tasted that.
Well, it's a little tiny. You've tasted cholula, your favorite
small
one,
bottle.
but they have a little tiny, so I can put it in my purse.
Oh yeah, they do. If you want to go to Disneyland, they have things are changing.
What's changing?
They have they have Marvel Land coming down. They have Spider-Man. If you see Marvel Land, you have to
take a deep breath.
Okay.
We're here waiting for you. You can
Okay.
talk. Take a deep breath. You're excited. I do the same thing because I get so excited.
If you see Marvel, then it's part of Disney.
Wow, mijo.
They have a new Marvel Land coming out next year. Another ride. They're making a Spider-Man. If you see
Do you want a Spider-Man piñata for your birthday? I can hook you up.
Yes.
Ooh.
Okay, but it's not gonna look like
Tom
the real
Holland's?
Spider-Man, okay?
I know.
Because it's in a Spider-Man.
What if we get a piñata with my face in a Spider-Man costume
Oh yeah.
for your birthday?
Yes.
Wow.
That would be fun.
If you want to see the new Spider-Man movie, Far From Home.
Mijo, let's talk it in more grinding, ándale.
Yeah, ándale.
And there's gonna be Spider-Man 3.
What?
Este niño me sacó a
Make
mí.
3 movies.
See?
And everybody, you heard that Toy Story 4 is coming out.
Wow, you sound like a commercial, baby.
Bro, he's giving movie reviews right now.
You do. Well, it was better than yesterday. Yesterday, my goodness, you gave me a run for my money yesterday. You were wild
That was
yesterday.
wild.
You were so wild yesterday.
Like a wild mushroom.
Yes. If you heard about the Incredible Coaster, I'm not going on there.
You're not gonna go on that one?
No, but I heard your
That's
sister's
crazy.
scratching the door. I'm gonna have to go get them, okay?
Okay, friends, you're gonna keep doing this until your rice is almost white. You're always gonna get a little bit, as long as you're grinding on this kind of molcajete, you're always gonna get a little bit of the gray tone, but you wanna do this until your rice is pretty white still. You're just grinding rice and sugar.
Sugar?
I'm sorry. I've been grinding for a few minutes here. So as soon as it turns white, like I said, it takes you about 3 or 4 times of doing the same thing over and over to get it cured. And then after, you can just rinse it and then dry it. Let it dry on its own, and then you're set. Okay? So that's how you cure your molcajete. So I'm gonna come in here and just brush it. The smell of stone that you get from this, it's like wet river rock. That's what kind of beautiful. Yeah. So you just want to brush it. Yeah, it really does smell everything. So you just want to brush it like this. Until your water runs clear, okay? So it usually takes about 3-4 times, the same thing as you grinding on it. Let me get a bowl there so we can see the water, the color of the watermelon. A small bowl or a big bowl? Maybe. Just anything, that'll work. That'll work too. Yeah. Nice. Clear water. So after that clear one, I'll do it one more time. Like I said, I usually give it a good brushing like I did with the grinding. So if I did like 3-4 times, that's about how many times I rinse it. But I can do this all day because it smells so good. It does. It smells like the brown on the egg. That's exactly what it smells like. I mean, if I had a bathtub like this, I would be great. Might hurt a little bit. Not if I did the same thing as the molcajete girl.
Oh, you would
have like super muscles. I think I need to live in a cave, guys, at this point. All right, so we're all set with this, guys. I hope you enjoyed how to cure your molcajete. You guys have any more curiosity with things, just let me know. I'll hook you guys up with all my knowledge. So these I did 2 days ago just so that I have them ready for you guys so that you guys can get an idea of the paste on how it dries. You see that part? And what happens is this scal, it's hydrated lime, so it just goes into any kind of little pores that might have been in here. It closes them and it seals them. And this here is a water jug. Okay, Mexican household, like when we were in our pobrecita days outside, we always had one of these jugs filled with water. You put this on the top and it's like, it almost tastes like spring water. It has a really good flavor to it and it stays fresh and cold in here.
It was an old school thermal.
It was. So any kind of pots that you have, you just put it around and then you're gonna rinse them, okay? I'll rinse this one and then I'll come and show you guys what it looks like. As I was washing this pot to come show you guys, I figure I'm gonna show you guys things that you're gonna be like, oh my goodness, what is it? You're gonna see a little bit of a lime color. Can you see it there, Code?
Yeah,
Okay.
I can zoom in a little bit.
Okay.
All right, just hang on with me. You guys are going for a ride. There we go.
Okay, so you see that lime color because this is hydrated lime. So if you find that it's not coming off easy, just soak it maybe about 10 minutes in some really warm water, and then when you come back and wash it, it's gonna wash really well and just smooth everything out. You guys saw how I made the lava salsa molcajete caliente, and that was one of our new molcajetes that I bought specifically to show you guys how to do it. So I hope that these tips help you guys out. If you guys want to run into any complications, I don't know what to tell you. It's going to be the pots, where you purchased them, the molcajete, depending on where you purchased it. But you know, like in Mexican tradition, once you know how to use our dishes, it's pretty easy for us. So it becomes second nature. All right, friends, that's how I cure my Mexican pottery dishes and my molcajete. If you guys found this useful, please let me know in the comments what you thought about it. If you're curious about any other things that I'm using here and how I take care of my things. And if you enjoyed this video overall, please let me know in the comments. On that note, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Adios.